Hi everyone, it's Pepperworm, and I'm back with the second flip through of this journal, which is number 51. Yeah, let me sit down and then we can start. So, I normally never use this, the bookmark, but conveniently, this is exactly in the middle. So, let me check the camera. Okay. As you know, the first half of this journal was just red and black, but I got sick of it, so I felt like I was a lot more creative during the second half, just because I could do whatever I want, right? So, okay, so I got a lot of happy mail in August. Oh my god, like July and August was crazy when it comes to happy mail. Yeah, I was really thankful too. It was really nice. So I got here some happy mails, Nana Ban journals, and Kieran, Megan, so cute. Like I got a lot of really nice things, and I want you to know that I gonna use everything. Okay, everything you sent me, even if you don't see it in this journal or the next journal, it will eventually be used at some point. Okay. Sometimes some things just have to wait, like the Halloween things. I mean, it's kind of always Halloween for me, but I like to reserve your, your cutouts and stickers for special occasion. Here I got my order from Killstar. I bought myself a new backpack, which is this Delirium backpack, and some journals. One second, I need to drink a sip of coffee. Yeah, I really have to do this flip through today because tomorrow I go to my annual trip to Belgium. No? Had some frozen yogurt. You know, the same trip I went to last year and the year before. This time I'm not making any travel journal. I just take a small journal with me and I just fill it with whatever, Yep. That looks like blood. Yes, it was intended to look like blood. And I don't know how to explain this to people who are not into the Japanese culture and anime and stuff. Basically, a yandere is a character that is like a psycho stalker that would even kill her rivals in order to protect her beloved, or in order to be the only one for this person. Or she would maybe even kill him too, so no one else can have him. So this is just a more extreme version of a stalker. But in anime, those characters are really popular, and I really like them, but only in manga and anime. I mean, no one wants to have a psycho stalker in reality. I think that speaks for itself. Here I got some pen pal mail from Crystal, a journal tree. We are pen paling, but it's kind of like not regular. It's just like whenever, which I am cool with because I'm not good with handling things. Due to depression and stuff. Oh my god, today is really not my day. I tell you, I just yeah. I hit my coffee cup and a lot of coffee spilled. Oh my god. My holy coffee. What a waste. Okay. So, you will see a lot of yandere stuff in this journal, but only because I watched a lot of anime. I wrote my own stories that I published on Reddit, and which are fictional stories, but I write them as if they are real, and they got really good responses. This was just a dice generator for a character. Some yandere pickup lines. I'm not a hoarder, but I would love to keep you forever in my basement. And I played a lot of games regarding this whole topic, you know. So yeah, this is what you're seeing here. Like, if you see any psycho stuff. This was a really beautiful spread, right? Like, I really, really, really love this. And this is my favorite washi tape of all times. But the eBay store who sold it is closed, so I really don't know where to get this from. Sometimes it is included in some Asian 10-roll washi sets or something, but I cannot find it anymore right now. And I'm so unhappy because of that. Yeah, this is another... this game, Doki Doki Literature Club, I don't know if you know it, but one of the characters is Ayandere as well. I really love this game. There are so many mods that I have played. I also watched animes. Sorry, I'm a total weeb. Here I got Happy Mail from Craft Journal. And I really loved the stamps. And there was like this wax seal and a lot of cutouts like from like llamas. And I didn't know why or what to do with them, but I like it. I like llamas. I hope those are llamas. Maybe those are other things, but they are cute. I saw this in a junk journal video on YouTube. Someone made a Halloween journal, and yeah, they had this bat in between, and so, you know, I was inspired, so I made it. It's cute. This is just a picture of my dream girlfriend app game. I know I told you a lot about it for like over a year, but they finally got like some gothic event, and I got some clothes for them that I really wanted, so I was so happy I had to write about it. Beep. Ah, some rice crackers. Nothing too special. I really like this picture, but you know, I had a moth problem in my house. I had an open package of sunflower seeds, yeah. Like you can, you know, when you close a bag with like a sticker, right? And but it kind of unrolled, so it was open in my cupboard all the time, and I didn't see it, nah? But I never had a moth infection or infestation. I don't know how you say this, but holy shit, like I started to see those black moths in my cupboard, and I killed them, you know, and I thought to myself, what the heck are they doing in there, you know? I thought they were just hanging out there because it's a chilly, dark place, you know? Until I realized that they actually have breeded in my fucking cupboard in the sunflower seed bag. Oh my god. Like, I even had lava crawling around, like everything, the full program. Holy shit. But, you know, I killed them all. I got everything under control. I threw everything away that was open, you know. You know, when you reach a point in your life where you are not only not cleaning, but there are insects starting to form in your kitchen, then you know you have reached a stage of depression where you lost control over your life, right? I mean, yeah, it's not like my biggest fault that I didn't see this open sunflower seed bag in my cupboard, you know, but the feeling you get, like you failed, you know, as an adult. Whatever. Whatever. It's under control. Here I was just, I don't know, experimenting or something, I don't know. I bought those stencil things. Oh, you cannot see anything. Wait, maybe here. They're really pretty, right? Really, like they match everything like goth and stuff, but the problem is the ink. Like, I don't know what sponge and what ink or what color to use in order to make this, you know? Because tracing it with a pen doesn't work because the sheets are so flimsy and so thin that they move around, but I really like this. When I figured this out, my whole journals will be full of this stuff. I just watched this Japanese movie, Girls in the Dark. Had a really weird ending, totally twisted. Here I started to play this game, Mystic Messenger, where you basically can talk to cute anime boys, you know? They send you messages. It's almost like, well, you cannot really type in your own messages, but you can respond with different choices. So I kind of liked the game, but it had a really weird storyline that I didn't understand. Like, really, like the story itself was so boring. The only interesting thing was having the feeling that you could befriend different characters, but meh. I stopped eventually after 3 days. They also call you, you know, they call you, they send you texts, chat messages and stuff. It's kind of cool, but I don't know. The whole story up around it was just so fucking boring. Whatever. I really want this sleeping bag that looks like a shark. Or a plushie that is this big. So I can just snuggle it, you know. I'm lonely. This is also kind of beautiful. I really love light pink and black combination. That's my favorite combination. Even if it's weird, I know. Some people think I'm so badass I cannot like pink, but that's not true. Like, I have a really soft heart, and I'm a girl, you know. In my heart, I'm always a girl. Yeah, you see a lot of quotes about suicide, but this is really like the biggest topic in my mind. I'm not planning to do anything, but I think a lot about the topic itself. For example, on some page I wrote about the suicide numbers in Germany and stuff. I bought some Halloween stickers really cheap on eBay. They were actually not that great, but I don't know. They're kind of cute. And this is confetti. I found this in the wedding section. So, because I was normally printing out my hearts, and later I thought, my God, I waste so much ink on this, you know. So I tried to find confetti, and I did. So I didn't fill this out yet because I don't have the English version of Dracula, you know. I mean, I can kind of you know, come up with what could be written there, you know. Or maybe I fill it out for fun, like with really like made up weird words. I don't know. It's a part from Jonathan Harker's journal from the Dracula book. Like here, I wrote about suicides in Germany, and I didn't know that we have around 10,000 yearly suicides in Germany. Like this is really really heavy. Like, who would have thought? I mean, and in the 80s it was double as much. So that crazy. Wow. I mean, I kind of think I will be a part of this statistic at some point, but you know, I don't plan on doing it now. I just think, like, I don't see a future, you know. I think, I don't know. I'm always so hopeless, but that's part of my depression, you know. And things could change, you know. I also thought I wouldn't become 20. And then I thought I would never become 25. I would kill myself before then. But then I became 25, and then I thought, I will never get 30. And now I'm 34, you know, and I'm still living. So those are just the, you know, a part of my depression. But in the end, I'm a coward, and I never go through with it, you know. So who knows what happens when Schmeek is dying? But as long as she's here, I cannot go. So here was my 34th birthday. I decided to let my inner child come out and like the girl in me, you know. So I bought myself this postcard and I put in a lot of confetti and stickers, like things I got from you guys, you know. Like there are so many different stickers in here that come from different people. I cannot even point my finger on, you know. I really can't. I really don't know. But it doesn't matter. This is a birthday card from Karen. Karen? 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 I think so, yes. And this is from Crystal. I put them in here. And I went with my cousin and her daughter, which is my niece, obviously. I went with them to the Aqua Zoo, which is kind of... It's kind of a museum and a zoo. I can't really explain it. It's weird, but this is the pamphlet of it, like the where you can walk around. Normally, the middle area is filled with like a lot of butterflies and apes, but this time it was almost empty. I don't know what happened. And a lot of aquariums were, a lot of tanks were under quarantine. I don't know how you say this in English, sorry. But they were empty, you know, and I don't know, it was weird. I think something happened there, like a spread of disease or something. But the cool thing was that they have really big imitations of fossils and bones. They have, of course, tanks with fish and stuff. They had a whole section about vintage diving, you know, like you could see a lot of helmets, and they also had a U-boat, like they had an underwater boat replica where children could play and press buttons and stuff. It was really cool, really cool. They also had a section with snakes and spiders and scorpions and stuff. Even a section about mermaids and the earliest encounters with things that we know now from mythology and stuff. It was really cool. Yeah. So it was nice that I didn't spend this day alone, because I know I would have felt probably depressed. So here I printed out some, I don't know if you cannot see it. I printed out some of the messages I got on Instagram, and some gifts that I got from my friend Ray. Yeah, that's it. That was like, those pages were about my birthday. This is just a pixel game, really brutal horror game. Yeah, this is our friend Brit, and I'm gonna meet her in Belgium for one night and one day. I'm really excited. Like, we are totally excited. And you know, we bought those coffin-shaped journals, right? I bought one for her too, and she bought one herself, and I have one for myself too. You know, we plan on using them for Halloween season or October, you know. So I made this joke about we are being coffin sisters, because I crafted her a lot of coffin-shaped things as gifts, you know, like bookmarks and stuff. And I don't know, I don't know. I'm so fucking excited. I cannot really put this in words. I mean, Brit is the type of person where I wish she would live here in my neighborhood so we can hang out every day, you know. But unfortunately, all the people that I like all of you, are living so far away from me. It's really a shame. Because I have no friends, you know. I sit in my house all day alone. So it would be so nice to have one friend that has the same interests, you know, the same hobbies, the same topics in their brain, you know, just like Brit. Yeah, it's sad. I was reading this webtoon. In case you don't know what that is, it's like you can download it as an app, but you can also read it on PC. It's a free site where you can read comics. And I was reading this Home Sweet Home. And this is really a messed up comic. Like, it's so good. It's about the guy that wants to kill himself, and all of the sudden, everyone turns into monsters. Like, it's not even like a zombie apocalypse, it's a monster apocalypse. And they all turn into really bizarre monsters, like things you cannot really escape from. And they are trapped in one building, in one apartment complex, and everyone who survived, they have to, figure out how to survive. And like some of them are infected, and it's just a matter of time before they turn, into a monster. And the main character is really good at pushing it back. So we don't know what will happen, and I really love this. I'm already at episode 70 or so, or no, 80, I think, and I cannot wait for updates. I really like this. If you like horror and bizarre horror manga and monster and comics, go on Webtoon and find this and read this. Maybe for spooky season, Escapism, yeah. This is basically my life. I don't even live in reality much. The only time I live in reality is when I look at my cat and I play with her and I do my household stuff, or not. But other than this, in my brain, I live a completely different life. Or, nee, I shouldn't say that. Like, I'm making up stories that I write, right? So I constantly have scenes in my mind and conversations between characters. And it's like sometimes I don't live. I just live in my brain, not in my physical world. I know it's hard to explain, but oh, I had a really crazy dream. Sorry, this video is really long. Some people say they like to hear me ramble. I personally, I'm not this type of person. Sometimes I'm so impatient, I just want to see the fucking journal flip, and if people keep on talking and talking and talking, I just get so impatient that I put the button on forward, so it's like faster, I know, it's really bad. But that's also part of my oh, no. While we are at this topic, the part why I'm impatient is because I want to go back into my fantasy. I don't have time for so much reality, so I want to be quickly over with it, and then I can go back into my brain, into my world. That's the thing. Because my fantasy is more important than reality. Whatever. I had this dream about having a ghost as a best friend. Basically, everything I wanted, he did. Like, if I said, move this bottle, then it would move, like he could open doors, close them, throw things, even put my clothes on so they would like just hover in midair, on like an invisible being. And he was really my best friend, which meant we made plans, to make jokes on people, It was really cool. When I woke up, I just thought to myself, holy shit, like, who doesn't want to have a ghost best friend? My French nip brought me lilies, which are highly toxic for cats, and I have to dispose of them today. Not only are they smelling so heavy that they are almost like suffocating me, but I was reading that a cat cannot even sniff on them, and this is already dangerous in terms of life-threatening, I have to throw them away today, even though I only got them 3 days ago or 2 days ago. But I cannot risk. They are up on a shelf, but they will wilt away, and the leaves will fall while I'm on vacation, and I cannot do that. It's too risky. Right. Bought this cute washi tape. So cute. Spiders. This was from a rose that I have gotten. It was red, but after I dried the leaves or pressed them in a book, they turned purple. That's the last page. Here's just an envelope from Karen. I want to steal the stickers, but not yet, at some other point. Here's just some images that I wanted to use in my journal, but in the end I didn't. Nice envelope. Those were really good. That's it. I don't know. I always say I'm gonna use things that are in the bag, but in the end I never do. They just stay there forever. Okay, that was it. Also, I got those jewels, those stickers from Karen. And I thought, you know what, they match perfectly, so whatever. Look at this beast. Even if I take out the few post-it notes, it will still be this big. I'm kind of happy to put this away. I take some pen pal letters with me to Belgium, and I try to reply to them while I'm sitting there, because I'm not the person who goes out, you know. My parents are, you know, walking a lot outside. They go to bars and see the world, right? But I'm not like this. I just stay home in the apartment and just wait for the week to pass. Because, you know, I don't really want to leave, but I cannot really tell my parents, because they booked a bigger apartment, so I have my own room, and it was of course more expensive because of that. And if I told them now that I don't want to go, they would be so pissed. So I cannot do this. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Oh, this is a fucking long video. I'm so sorry. So yeah, the next flip through comes probably when I'm back from my trip, because I have a really slim journal, and I will probably stuff a lot of the vacation pamphlets and stuff inside, and pictures. So it will not take long. Probably, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. See you.